Look at this. Altcoins are flashing some serious signals right now, and the next few weeks could define your entire 2026. Check this out. ETH sitting at $3,050, up 1.3%. Sol at 142, climbing 0.26%. But here's the thing, we're not out of the woods yet. XRP holding 221, ADA at 43 cents, Link at 1341, and AVAX pushing 1356, all showing slight gains after brutal weeks. Now, before we dive deep, smash that like button and subscribe, because what I'm about to show you could save you thousands in the next market move. Here's what the charts are screaming. ETH broke below $3,000 earlier this week. That's a psychological level that matters. And reclaiming it is critical. The 3,200 zone, that's your resistance. Bulls need to crack that with volume or we're stuck in no man's land. Sol just tested 130 support. RSI sitting around 42. Not oversold yet, but getting there, which means more downside is possible before the bounce. The 112 level on Solana, that's your line in the sand. Lose that, and we're looking at double-digit prices. No joke. Link holding the $13 support zone, but the 21-day moving average is acting like a ceiling. Bears are in control until we flip that. AVAX sitting at $13.56. The key level to watch is $15. Break above that, and we could see a run to 18. Fail, and we're testing 12. XRP printed a double bottom near 190. That's a reversal pattern, but it needs to reclaim 250 to confirm. Otherwise, it's just noise. ADA trading at 43 cents with RSI at 32, approaching oversold territory. This could be a swing trader's dream if support holds at 40 cents. ARB sitting around 19 cents, down hard from the highs. But layer 2s are where the smart money is positioning for the next leg up. Here's the thing, these aren't random numbers. These are levels where billions of dollars in orders are sitting, waiting to get triggered. Now let's talk about what's really moving markets. Liquidations. In the last 24 hours, over 100 million in Bitcoin positions got liquidated. But here's what matters for us. Altcoin longs are getting squeezed. Solana saw 16 million in liquidations. ETH, way more. Longs are paying the price for over-leveraging in this chop. Funding rates tell the story. When longs pay shorts, that means too many people are betting on up. And the market loves to punish crowded trades. Right now, funding rates are slightly negative on some exchanges. That's actually bullish. It means shorts are getting cocky and could get squeezed. Here's the play. When funding goes negative and RSI is oversold, that's when the bounce happens. We're close, but not quite there yet. Check this out. Whale movements are wild right now. SOL and XRP ETFs are seeing inflows, 1.7 million into SOL, 2 million into XRP, while Bitcoin and ETH ETFs are bleeding. That's a rotation. Smart money is moving from majors into alts, and that usually happens before alt season kicks off. 6,300 ETH just moved to Coinbase, $18 million. That's either a whale selling or preparing to buy the dip. Either way, it's a signal. Exchange outflows from Solana? That's accumulation. Coins leaving exchanges means holders are going long-term. Bullish. Now, let's talk DeFi yield, because this is where you actually make money while you wait. Aave is offering up to 6.5% on stablecoins. That's industry-leading. And with 1 million in balance protection, it's safer than most. ETH lending on Aave? You're looking at variable rates that adjust with demand. When utilization spikes, so do your yields. Right now, it's decent but not peak. Compound is simpler. Fixed rates, less flexibility, but more predictability. If you're risk-averse, this is your spot. Solana DeFi is heating up. Protocols are launching left and right, and the yields on SOL staking plus DeFi combos? Easily double digits if you know where to look. Here's the move. Park your stables in Aave at 6%. Use that as your base. Then allocate 10 to 20% into higher risk plays for upside. Venus Protocol on BNB chain? Also worth watching. Rates fluctuate but can hit 8 to 10% on stables during high demand. The key is diversification. Don't put everything in one protocol. Spread it across Aave, Compound, and maybe a Solana lending protocol. Now, Uniswap v3. This is where liquidity providers are printing money, if you do it right. The ETH USDC pool on v3? Concentrated liquidity means you can earn way more fees, but you need to manage your range or you'll get wrecked by impermanent loss. Top pools right now: ETH USDC 0.3% fee tier, WBTC ETH, and Sol USDC on Solana DEX are where the volume is. Here's the trick. Set your range tight around current price for max fees, but be ready to rebalance when price moves. It's active management, not passive. The 0.05% fee tier is for stablecoin pairs. DI-USDC. Those are low-risk, steady income, perfect for conservative LPs. On-chain metrics are flashing mixed signals. Let's break it down. Ethereum active addresses hit 652,000 in the last 24 hours. That's down from peaks, but still healthy. Network is being used. Solana, 2.23 million active addresses, crushing ETH in user activity. This is why Sol is a top contender for 2026. Gas fees on Ethereum, under 1 GWI. That's insanely cheap, like cheaper than it's been in years, which means now is the time to interact with DeFi. TVL across DeFi is holding strong. Ethereum still leads, but Solana and Arbitrum are gaining ground fast. Watch those layer 2s. Macro is the elephant in the room, and it's getting messy. Geopolitical tensions between the US and Europe, Greenland drama, all of this is creating risk-off sentiment, and crypto feels it first. The Fed's stance on rate cuts? Still uncertain, but if liquidity starts flowing again, crypto will pump. It's that simple. Raoul is saying the end of quantitative tightening is coming, and when that happens, 10 trillion in debt needs to roll over. That's fuel for risk assets. Arthur Hayes is linking Bitcoin's slide to dollar liquidity dropping 8% since July. But he thinks once treasury balances fall, we'll see a rebound. Expert takes are all over the place, but the smart ones are positioning now, not waiting for confirmation. Vitalik is pushing for more decentralization. Ethereum's roadmap is solid, and institutional adoption is ramping up despite short-term pain. CZ is back in the spotlight. Binance is still the liquidity king, and where Binance goes, the market follows. Here's my take. We're in a consolidation phase. Altcoins are coiling up, and the next move will be violent in one direction. If ETH reclaims 3,200 and holds, we could see a run to 3,500 by February. That's a 15% move. SOL breaking 150? That opens the door to 180. And if alt season kicks off, 200 is not a meme. But if we lose key supports, ETH below 2,800, SOL below 112, we're looking at another leg down. Maybe 20 to 30%. The play right now? Accumulate on dips, set alerts at key levels, and don't FOMO into pumps. Let the market come to you. DCA into your top 3 alt. For me, that's ETH, SOL, and Link. But do your own research. Seriously. Use this time to learn DeFi, get comfortable with Aave, Uniswap, and on-chain analytics. Because when the next bull run hits, you'll be ready. Risk management is everything. Never go all in. Always have stables ready to deploy. And know your exit strategy before you enter. What's your top altcoin for 2026? Drop it in the comments. And if you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started. Remember, this is educational content, not financial advice. Always do your own research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp out there.